Ready when you are. All right, welcome back to Joko Outdoors. My name's Ken.
I'm Brian.
And today we're going to be doing something that we had been wanting to do. As you know, we did a lot of reviews for cameras this year. And I like to do this, usually when I do reviews on something, I like to come back and give my final opinions, or not opinions, but what I feel like I've seen from these cameras. Brian and I both have seen some things that we like, a lot of things we don't like.
Right. Yep.
If this is the first time you've been to our channel, just to let you know a little about us. We like outdoors. We love doing things about the outdoors, and look for us to do a lot more videos in the coming year on different things. We're going to spread ourselves out a little bit and expand some of the things that we do. But if you're here to, as a return, or if you're just here for one thing, give us a thumbs up. We like the thumbs, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy our content. And also go down and ring the notification bell right down there.
That's right. Share that video.
And share the video. Please share, because that's going to be the best thing that you can do other than subscribing, is to share the video.
Yep.
So other people can see what we're doing.
Yep, for sure.
So without further ado, let's get into this, because we have 4 different cameras that we've done this year.
And on each one of these cameras, when we talk about them, we'll leave a link in the upper right-hand corner for the previous videos
Correct.
that we've done.
Yep, I'm going to put it. We're going to put it right up here or right up there, for just to show you what camera we're talking about if you don't remember. So the first one I want to start off with is the one we started first with, and that was the Victure camera.
Right.
Brian and I both reviewed this. We did this together.
And matter of fact, I think it was the first camera. It was the first camera review we did.
It absolutely was the first one. So we've been running this for just a little over a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's been running for just a little over a year, right when we started our channel. So, since kind of inception.
It was 2 seasons ago. If you count this past season,
two deer seasons. Okay, so we've had a good opportunity to look through these and see what's going on.
Yep.
So I had 2 of these, and I named them Victure 1 and Victure 2.
Right.
All right, so, and I did that for a reason, so I could figure out which one was on the tree. But it helped out for explaining what we're looking at here. So on Victure 1, both of the Victure cameras worked perfectly last year. Through all the season, worked excellent.
We got a lot of good pictures on them.
Great pictures. Battery consumption was fantastic, and in fact, it lasted all the way until this season.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a little while, I started noticing that the Victure 2 camera, or Victure 1 camera, started having problems, where it started this battery consumption thing, where it was chewing through batteries like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The settings were exactly the same. Nothing really I could see. I looked at all the things to see what was going on. Put new fresh batteries in there, come back a week later and they're dead. And the Victure 2 camera was still running on the previous year's batteries, and still right now, we went and looked at them today, and it's still showing full battery.
Yeah.
And it takes, I had 446
pictures,
446 pictures and videos. So a picture and video on that camera, and the batteries are still rocking on. So I don't know what happened with that one camera. I really don't. So obviously it's been taken out of the field, because chewing up batteries is not a good thing for trail cameras.
Right.
So we're going to be looking at exploring some other options with that. Maybe putting it onto a solar battery charger or something like that, to where it'll last a bit longer.
I'm pretty sure it does have a solar port.
Yeah.
Right here at the bottom.
Yeah, they have a port to put in
it's
external voltage. What is the voltage on that one? Is it 6 volts?
Yeah, I believe it is.
6 volts. So I have one that I
takes 8 batteries.
One that I had bought a little while back, a solar charger, and it lasted about 2 months, and then it died. So I'm not doing a review on it, because I think it was a pile. But I may put it into another video where we can talk about it a little bit, because I don't want you to get stuck with that thing. There are some good ones out there. This one was not. All right, so the next camera we're going to do, the next one we did was the Woosoda. All right, so we talked about the Woosoda camera and just a little bit of review on this. So it has white lights. There's no blackouts like the newer cameras has, but that's not a bad thing. In fact, when we saw video and pictures from this guy, it didn't seem to affect the deer. Now, every now and again, you'd have one look back at the camera.
Right.
But not like, and they never ran off. They never looked like they were spooked or anything. They're just looking because this thing just flashed at them.
Well, I think the biggest thing with these, it's there's no black light coverage on there, but I think it's infrared lighting.
It is.
So so you know that's they're
yeah,
not
it
going to
is.
spook as much.
All right, so it has both infrared and white light. Now, one thing about this camera that I was curious about, and I was been looking at some other white light type cameras, and one thing they say about them is if you want a white light camera to take color pictures at night. We don't get no color pictures at night with this. This is black and white.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. It's part of that thing. And I will tell you, of all the cameras that we've done, this one actually is the best one we have. Surprisingly enough. I mean, it takes good picture
quality,
and it takes good video. And I mean, I'm talking about without fail. So maybe simpler is better. I don't know. But I can tell you, I love this camera, and I'm looking forward to trying out some other Woosoda products because they have some other things out there. So that's my review on that guy. Now, I do have this, when we went today to pull it out to check the camera, the batteries seemed to be acting squirrely. When I turned it on, the thing was flat. It would flash on and go back off again. Flash on, go back off again.
And I
think it's just dead batteries.
We'll try to put some pictures and maybe some short videos of each one of these cameras. In there, just so you can see. Yeah. Because
it's gonna, especially the next one I'm going to talk about, where it just, I'm very disappointed, to be honest with you. All right, so we had one other camera that we reviewed in between here, and that was the Apeman camera. Well, it is currently in the field right now. The one thing that I have to say about it is it did the same as the Victures. It worked very, very well. Took good video. It took great pictures during the daytime.
Right.
But for some reason, I don't know if it was I'm assuming it was a camera flaw, but it had an occlusion at 11 o'clock right there, and it would stick out into the middle of your video, and at night you couldn't hardly see what the heck was going on. Literally,
especially at night.
It would kill the nighttime videos.
It was hard to tell. It was hard to tell, what the buck looked like, or how big the buck was, and then the does, it was hard to tell if it was a mature doe, whatnot. I mean, it really messed up the nighttime pictures.
All right, so now, just to give you an update of that. So right now, it's still taking great daytime pictures.
Yep.
But guess what the nighttime pictures look like? It looks like I just turned the lights off and there's no picture at all. It's completely black.
Yeah, as if maybe the
it's like the flash is not flashing at night for some reason. So that's not good. And that absolutely is the worst thing we have, because you cannot, most deer move in the evening time or in the night, and if you can't get pictures to see what's going on, the camera's pretty much pretty useless. Deer don't usually move during the daytime, and if they do, it's occasional. So the pictures you get during the daytime are going to be other animals, but you want to see the deer. So I'm kind of disappointed at that. I'm really am. I'm going to let Brian give his opinion on it, because I think we're both on the same accord that was very disappointing to see a camera that has such great quality the daytime pictures, but then booty at night.
and the thing with it was, Apeman makes a lot of stuff. I mean, if you go on Amazon and you look up the Apeman, brand and stuff, or I think they might be on eBay right now. But anyways, when you look them up, they make a lot of stuff, and they have had in past times a lot of really good reviews. And I'm not downing them or anything. No. Their daytime pictures are awesome. I mean, they're great. They will hang with these other two cameras that we've talked about for daytime quality. But the nighttime quality, when it's almost as if the flash was already in the vergence of going out. With that white light being right there, just a gleam, and you can see this little bottom corner right here. Maybe this crescent moon side of the picture at night. But you couldn't see what was over here, and you could tell there's a little tail right there or something, but you couldn't see that.
Exactly. It would wash it completely out.
And then it just quit working altogether at nighttime. So you know, that was kind of a little disappointing whenever, you know, when I heard we first got the camera, I was like, yeah, I've seen a lot of good reviews about it and everything. So I was kind of stoked about it. And like I said, great daytime pictures and videos and everything, but the nighttime, you know, maybe they just work on the quality of that flash at night and everything.
Either that or it was just a bum camera.
Yeah,
that's
one of the two.
I'm literally gonna, because the quality of the pictures during the day are so good, I think it was just maybe it was a bad camera.
Yeah.
So I can't give it a total bad review on it, but the camera that they sent us was not real good.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been a defect in that flash or something. So.
All right, so the last one on the list, and why I saved it for last is because it was the last one reviewed, but because we have the most critique on this thing.
Right.
So this is the Creative XP wireless camera. So a cellular camera. So this thing works on 4G signal. It comes with a SIM card that works on all carriers. Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, all those. It requires hey, look at there, a spider.
Brought him in from the field. we brought some kind of critter in with us.
Critters in. All right, so advantage of this, it will send pictures to your phone. Now, if you have a subscription, it will continue to send pictures to your phone. So it comes with, start out with you with, I think, 10 gigs of information, where it'll send, I guess, but it'll only store data for, you know, up to a point. And then I get now sporadic pictures where, you know, it'll shoot me something here, shoot something there.
Right.
And when I go pull the card, there's a whole lot more on there. So I'm not sure what that's about, because it doesn't lose signal. In fact, it gets a better signal than my cell phone does in the woods. I was, you know, surprisingly enough.
Well, now a part of that could be because this SIM card works for all carriers too. So if it's reading off of Verizon 1 minute and then AT&T has better towers at the location we put it up at, that might be why it's a little bit better in the woods because of that. So that's a benefit for this thing, is that it does, you know, work off of all carriers and everything. But you know, we still got there's still a lot more to it that I wish was improved.
Okay, so next thing I want to talk about is the way it mounts on a tree. Now this thing is really nice. It's got a place for your cable to go through. The Victure does as well, and the Woosoda. So this is pretty standard to make a cable. Now Woosoda leaves you 2, so that's pretty cool. But one thing I did notice about this one that I like better than any other camera is how it stands off from the tree. So if you put it up against the tree, it's got a nice curvature here, so it mounts to the tree without making your camera kind of canted or go one way or another. But as you know, we don't mount these to the tree. We've got my camera holders that I made. So we got
a video for that
video right here. I'll share it right there. Now, one thing about this camera, so if you notice these other cameras, they have one on the bottom. This one has one on the bottom and one on the back, which I thought was really cool to put this on the back, because now you could mount this on other different applications. You know, for finding maybe you have a different alternate way you want to hook this up to be able to see it.
Maybe you
want to
somebody,
hook this up to put it to your house.
Here you go. Maybe you got somebody climbing up in your deer stand and you can't catch them. You can just hang this sucker on a limb right above it, facing straight down, so you can catch them coming up in there.
Which just happened to be
we gotta get that figured out, because I saw somebody in the woods last year, and I'd send Ken a text message and say, "Hey, are you getting in such and such stand?" He's like, and then like 3 hours later, "No, I'm still at home." Well, I know I got somebody in the woods with me that ain't supposed to be there.
Yes, we had some trespassers this year. Now, let's get on to the bad of this camera. Daytime pictures, fantastic. Nighttime pictures, abysmal.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you, there's no other better way for it. All right, so I've got the camera set into a setting of, there's 3 settings on here. You got max range, you got balanced, and then you've got another one. I don't even remember what that was. So I put it on max range, thinking that we'd get maximum range of the picture. So when this thing sends me a picture, or when it takes a picture, and I wrote it down as a V. So if you can imagine, coming from the camera, there's a V of light that comes out and it closes into a point. And this is exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
So bright to nothing in a V.
It's not like it's a reverse V like this.
Right, where it's expanding, it's going backwards. So any animal that is in the non-V area is dark. You can't even hardly tell what it is. Now that's on the picture. On the video, the V is even tighter than that.
Oh yeah, it's like 5 feet out in front of the
So
camera.
if I didn't have the picture showing me that there was something there, I would never even know on the video.
Look, when you guys look at these pictures, we're gonna put the picture up for it right here in just a second. When you look at these pictures and the video, the feeder that you see in that picture literally is 25 feet away.
Yeah, 25 feet.
Only 25. It's not that far.
And you cannot even see it. You can't even see it. So I'm going to put a daytime picture on there so you can see exactly how far it is away.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you at night. It should be lighting that feeder up easily.
Absolutely.
Just like all these other cameras do.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, it just it's horrible. Horrible. To be able, and like I said, we need our nighttime pictures to be able to see when the deer are moving. So we can actually scout our places and see where we need to put stands up or move something or see what's going on. We've got a big coyote problem.
Yeah,
And if I can't catch the coyotes running at night, I can't figure out exactly where to set the traps up at. So just saying. All right, now, the only other thing that I would say that's detracting on this is it takes 12 batteries.
Yep.
That's a tremendous amount of batteries to put in here. But with those 12 batteries, there is some reasons for it. So it does send pictures out. So that's one thing. It needs that extra thing to run the cellular piece. But it just seemed like 12 batteries seemed a little bit excessive. And being that we only put this in the field,
It's only a couple of months.
it's only been a couple of months,
It's
and
not
the
been
batteries are almost dead in it. So it's chewing through batteries pretty quick. Now, I went and looked at some other things, and most people run these on these solar panels. So they have the little solar guy that, with the battery inside, and they plug it into the bottom, and it keeps this running. Most people do on cellular cameras. So I may end up trying to do that, like I was talking about with these. We're going to try, we're going to try that. So if there's any companies out there that would be willing to send us one of your solar batteries to be able to put on one of these cameras, I'd be more than happy to give it a good, thorough review for you.
Right.
But without that, we're going to probably do something like that because I'm curious. The one that I bought, I know was just, it was booty. It did not work worth anything. It worked 2 weeks, and that was it. The battery literally died, and now I can't even get it to charge. Well, right now it's currently sitting in a broken down shotgun style on my workbench, trying to figure out what I'm going to do because I don't like things that fail. And when things fail that hard, I usually will take them apart to see if there was something mitigating in there that'd be easily fixed.
Right.
That's just the kind of guy I am. I'm a kind of an engineer, minded person. I like to see if I can fix something. But that's what we have for our cameras. That's our honest, true review of the cameras we use this year.
Yeah, and so far, I mean, out of the 4 that we have had the privilege of testing out and reviewing and everything, by far, I'm going to say the Victure has really outdone everything.
Yeah.
We have a total of 4 Victure cameras because I have 2 myself. For the price point that we were paying for them, I said, I went ahead and bought 2. So we have 4 total cameras. Out of those 4 total Victure cameras, we've had one that has messed up.
Yep, one died.
So, and these other ones, the Woosodas, I mean, for the price point on the Woosoda, I don't think you're going to beat that price point. I mean, it's what, $30,
Yeah,
35,
yeah,
something like that. I don't think you're going to beat that for the type of camera that it is. It takes great quality pictures, great quality video, and everything. If you are watching this video and you are a trail camera manufacturer and you think that you have a camera that will outdo all the ones we've reviewed, or if you think you have the best trail camera out there for the price point, send it to us. Reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to review it for you, and we'll give you a good, honest review. If you've watched this video right here, you should know it's a good, honest review.
Yeah. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. If somebody sends a product, I'm not going to, they're sending us this product to try, but I'm going to give you an honest review because, I feel like we're putting our reputation on this particular piece.
Right.
If somebody asks us to review it. So I'm going to tell you the truth.
We're gonna
and that's one thing, if a company is willing to put their name on it and send it to us, they should be asking for the same thing, and I feel like that's what they deserve.
Yep, and see, we'll rate it on quality, we're going to rate it on durability, we're going to rate it on longevity. So, I think we've done that with these products.
I feel like we've given it a fair, thorough review. initial review and a long-term review.
Right. So you guys go check out all those other videos we posted up in there. Go see the initial unboxing reviews of these cameras right here, and then let us know what you think about these cameras based off the photos and videos we've put up, based off of if you have any experience with any of them, what your experiences were, which ones would you suggest. Leave your comments down there.
Yes,
Tell
please.
us your story.
Yeah, if you've had any other things that have happened with these particular cameras that you've seen on your end, good, bad, or indifferent, let us know.
Right.
Because I would like to hear about it. I'd like to see what other people are experiencing with these, to see if it's a common issue or if it's just something that was just an odd.
Right. So you guys continue to watch, continue to subscribe, like these videos, share them, share them for us. We're trying to grow. We've talked about some of the stuff that we're going to try to do. We're going to try to do a turkey hunt this year for you guys. We're going to try to do a few of them. Last year was a conflict with work schedule.
Right, yeah.
But this year we're going to try to do turkey hunt.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this virgin guy onto a turkey because he's never turkey hunted before.
I've never had the opportunity to go turkey hunting where I lived at down in Georgia, the area that I lived at. We didn't have a whole lot of turkeys around. On our property up here, we have turkeys galore. So we're going to go turkey hunting this year. Hopefully get some videos for you guys. We weren't able to get some deer hunting videos last year because the equipment that we have was not suitable for deer hunting videos. So we're going to try to
correct that.
Yeah, right? we're going to try to correct that where we can. If I can post up a video soon, I'll try to let you know. But I got one video where the buck that Ken shot this year or this past year is big 8-pointer. I got him on video running across the field, but he was so far out. Yeah. That you couldn't see him. He was 95 yards away.
And I'm kind of bummed about that one because the video I had shot on that to do my little action camera didn't take the last part of the video where I actually walked out to where the deer was, and it broke my heart. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah, so we couldn't get that posted up for you guys, but we are working on trying to get some of these videos put together for you guys. Hopefully we'll be able to do some fishing videos as it warms up in the springtime, summer, and everything. So you guys continue to watch. If you have any videos out there you want to see us do, of course we're going to do barbecue videos. Yep. Ken's got his grill. I've got my grill. We're going to be doing some smoking for you.
Grilling like nuts as soon as the weather warms up.
Yeah.
So we're going to be, so as soon as it warms up, because it is freezing right now.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody else, I'm sure where you're at, it's cold too. And if you're up, especially if you're up in the northern states, we're praying for you guys because we saw you guys had they call it a super cyclone storm. So we're praying for you guys that everything's going to be okay. We got a little bit of snow last week. Actually, we got 4 inches here at the house, and they were calling for snow yesterday, and we got a small shaker.
It dusted.
It dusted. It didn't do anything. So, unfortunately, in North Carolina, when we get one snowflake hits the ground, down in this area we're in, everything shuts down. So it's crazy. And I know it's funny from you guys that live up north, and I commend you guys for staying strong in the snow.
Oh yeah.
But know this, that as soon as the weather warms up, I've already been asking Beth, what is the next thing you want me to cook, because we got stuff to do. So we processed the hog, so that's one thing I got. I'm
gonna tell you what I think I want to try to do is I want to try to go to these meat markets and talk to these guys and get some meats from them and us. Actually, I want to shoot some videos. Hopefully they'll let us shoot some videos with them of getting certain meats, because there's you go to these meat markets and you can get cuts of meat there that you can't get in the grocery store. So that's what my goal is to try this year. So you guys, I know you guys like the barbecue videos. Mm-hmm. Y'all keep those up. We're amateurs. I've talked to some of these people that live down the road from us and that are local around here who've been doing it for years. Redneck Barbecue Lab, those guys over there, they're awesome. We love their sauce. We are making our own seasonings now.
Yep.
So you guys keep an eye out for that. You know, we're going to try to get that down pat, and we will start selling them in the near future once we got everything the way we like it. So y'all keep that stuff. Keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for the fishing videos.
Yep.
The kids
Keep an eye out
videos.
for another sauce video. I got one
Yep.
coming here pretty soon. I got another sauce. Got to get done. It's been fermenting. It's ready to rock and roll.
And you know, we thank you guys for watching this video. We thank you for all your support. We wouldn't be a channel without you.
That's right.
We thank you for you know, sharing the videos and telling other people about us. It's by word of mouth is what you're doing. You know, you're helping us grow, and we appreciate you for that. Help us get to 1,000, because we will do another giveaway at 1,000.
Yep.
We'll let you know what it's going to be once we get closer to that. We're at about 825 right
Yep.
now.
About 75 away. So
Once we get to 900,
yeah.
we're going to try to tell you guys what it is that we're going to be doing. It's going to be the biggest giveaway we've done so far. So you guys just, you know, keep an eye out for that. Help us get to 1,000, reach that goal. And, you know, you guys, you know, enter the giveaway. Enter it.
Yep.
That's, if you don't enter it, you won't have a chance to win. We've had several people. We've had a few people win so far. So you guys continue to do that. We thank you for everything that you do to help support us. We love you guys, and remember,
This is God's country. Y'all take care. We'll see you on the next video.